will be my final one, which I do in all my acts, which is 3 coins gone. I really got to incorporate distortion more. It's so beautiful. I mean, that's essentially what I do. I just alter reality slightly. I'm not like Liberty Larson, who's actually able to manifest from her mind an entire world and set up a context and parameter where everything magical and illogical becomes logical and wonderful. I don't have that. I'm a distortionist. I just like to do this. That's fun to me. On to the final one, which we'll cover in the next section, is 3 coins gone. Mm-hmm. So on to the final one, which is 3 coins gone. I'll first perform it, and then we'll go into it. Okay. So we have these 3 little coins. You can show them, pull them out, start impromptu. Because most magicians are not able to start impromptu. They don't have the skill or knowledge to be able to pull this off usually. They're very limited. And they usually rely on trick cards, gaffes. So to be able to be open, let everything be shared is very wonderful. It's not really explored too heavily. Only by a couple people, but new ideas.
Yeah, awesome.
So this, so what we'll do with this is we show 3 coins. I actually have a table, which is rare. This is wonderful. So I could be able to show the first one. First coin goes like so. That's the first one. And you actually be able to show it very openly. Okay, 2 coins. Okay, and then from here you can actually hear the next one go, and that is 1. And whoa. And so last one. Hold on to it. It'll just go like that.
Ugh.
I know. They what does it say? Bumpkins.
Bumpkins.
Oh, so terrible. But don't worry, it didn't go too far. It actually came right over here. And you can actually be able to show it. That is the first one. Okay. That is the second one. Right there. You're actually able to display it, show it, be very open about it. And the last one is right over here. That is all 3. And because I don't really need these coins anymore, Kelly, I leave it as a present to you. You may have my 3 coins. Bumpkins.
Ah.
And that's my comedy way of ending my coin act, which is quite beautiful. And you can be able to end cleanly however you want, or produce them at the end. Whoever wants to do whatever.
Yeah.
That didn't make sense. Whatever you want to do. Okay. In this one, it's a great way to end. You get to end with 3 coins totally vanishing in the spectator's mind. You end clean, it's funny, no one cares at the end. No one tries to examine everything, they just accept it. I've done this over and 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 over at the Magic Castle, and everyone just loves it.
Yeah, it's good. I love it too.
They actually accept this vanish. This is a little bonus I'm throwing in here. Do a classic palm vanish, you toss it to the table, and then you go like this, people just accept it. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, what? There's no way that people can just accept this. Boom, boom, gone. And people go crazy and wild. I'm like, really? Really? I don't even have to do my slitch technique. You just accept it as gone. Okay. And I just did slitch. But
I think at some point they surrender to you.
They're just
like, oh, yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
I'm too drunk to care.
Yeah. There's that too.
We might as well bring drinks to the.
I was going to say, speaking of.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In a bit. For what we need, because we do not encourage drinking in any way, shape, or form. No, not at all. No, we're a civil people.
Look at us.
So we got the 3 coins, and let's go into the routine. This time, it's not necessary the spectator selects one. They could, optional. I just tend to take whatever one I feel like for the mood. It's like a mood ring moment.
Great. Wonderful.
Take it, and then you vanish it, toss it up, whatever you feel like, okay? We're not ditching anything, we're just vanishing it, okay? And eventually, after you ditch into whatever palm you decide to use, get into finger palm. You can even use thumb palm. I never use thumb palm. Boom. You're actually able to give this little nice illusion of showing it openly, then let it drop into finger palm, and then vanishes, which is cool. We show 2, we say, or we can actually do it with this one. Give it a wave. That's what I was using for. And then vanish. Gone. From here, we're in this position. We drop the coins to here. And now we're going to use a new way of using the utility switch. Utility switch is being able to show 2 coins here, being able to show 2 coins here, while retaining 1 secretly over here. It's a unique thing.
Wow.
And it was underutilized, and Bobo mentioned, or I don't know if he mentioned it, but I just want to create a use for it. And it eventually came to fruition through sitting on enough grass, you reefer people, that I was actually able to combine the idea to this routine. So after you do show this, after you do this, you're able to show the coin you just vanished openly. Because they're all the same, no one cares.
Yeah.
From here, we shove both into Classic Palm, which will take a while for you people who are not accustomed to Classic Palm. Shove them into there, and then do the drop and the gesture, and then from here you can give it a wave, and from here you can actually say, you can hear the second one. You can snap and then go. I know illusionists discourages snapping, but damn it, I don't care.
Is that right?
Yeah, they discourage snapping because they think it takes away from the magic moment of it. And I'm like, I can see that, but if you can create a right context, it's all about context. I create a context where you can hear it go, boom, there, and there you go. Retaining 2, and we're all good. So you got 2 here, 1 out in the open. If you want to make these 2 look clean, move. Just do that. There you go, or display it here. You don't want to be like this or like this. Angles, flashing, not good. So from here, we take the last one, display it. We ask spectator because we want to incorporate comedy. Comedy as an ending is always nice. Here, you could take the last one and goes.
Oh.
And it's just a false take, boom, and everyone laughs. It's great. And you can end it right there and you're good. You're done. And you just go, thank you everyone, closed out. But we're not that cheap. We want to give them...
Milk it.
Milk it and give them bang for their buck. So while they go like this and they're laughing, their laughter is the misdirection needed to cover the next move because it's going to create a little bit of sound. Because I'm not able to, not make them perfect. It needs to be coalesced. So that when they're laughing or whatever, you can, if you have good... Some magicians are actually able to do 4 coins and actually let 1 coin off at a time, like Dean Dill. I'm like, you have the Lord's hands to be able to do that.
Yeah.
I could barely do that. So what I do instead, because I just can't do it, I use their misdirection and openly use my ring finger to slide the coins out. There will be sound, but their laughter covers it. And then from here, once it's out of here, it's much easier to let the coin fall out. Just a little bit of slight pressure, falls out. So again, they laugh, ha 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 ha, let it drop out. And now it's here. So now you're all set up. They laughed. Now they want to burn this hand, so in the same hand they're burning. It's fine if they try to call you out, because you're like, yeah, I am holding coin right here. And then you alleviate their suspicions, and it's all fine. This is the first coin. You want to keep it down, because you've still got a huge flash point right here. We then, using the popularized Eric Jones subtlety, thumb right here, clips it, and then we do a shuttle pass. Don't want to touch them.
Clink.
Clink. That's bad. Do a shuttle pass and show this one. From here, then you can split into 2. And from here, then you could produce it right here, but it seems like all the coins are coming out of this hand, or being produced out of this hand. So what I tend to do is a one last shuttle pass, showing 2, and then producing the last one from underneath, giving a beautiful display. And again, you could end right here. But you want to milk it even more. And you want a comedy finish, and you want people, it's like, okay, bang, it happened, great. Bang, it happened again. Okay, is that the end? No, one last big bang in a casual way. I don't need these coins anymore. You stack them up, show them to spectators, they see them all. I don't need any more. You look straight ahead as you give them to this person. You go put them all into Spider Grip. Vanish, Ed Marlowe. We shove it into Spider Grip. We just directly shove it in there. No subtlety, just shove it in there. And then come forward with a spectator. Your hand closes over here. Drop in their hands. You say bumpkins or whatever. They laugh. No one ever looks underneath. Laugh. And then you open here. It really goes. And then you go, I thank you. And then you're done. Unless you want to milk it for even more.
Oh, yeah?
No. I mean, you could, but it's like, how much do you have to milk it? I ended
What
there.
would be one more milking one?
If we have to milk it. So from here, I learned a weird thing from New York Coin Seminar. I think it was Roth who covered this section, where you're actually able to do a triple silent transfer. Wow. Sorry, a transfer of coins. We're actually able to, if you get from the classic palm, So if there'll be sound if you normally do it. But if you do it just right, so if you get from classic palm, you shove it right here, you squeeze it, it'll come down to here, and then your fingers can collect it, and you can carefully move it to finger palm, all silently. And you can do this in casualness. After they've already reacted, you can casually thank you. You can come here with your hands closed, and you can actually do the whole transfer and get them into finger palm silently. You can even do a silent. It's cool. There's no sound. Then from here, you can actually do a hand washing sequence, a triple hand washing sequence. Be careful of the sound right here. There could be sound, maybe not. Depends on how sticky your hands are. If they stick, if it sticks and pops off, then there will be sound. We want to put it right here and transfer right here so you can show your hands empty. And you could now you've displayed both hands empty and you're good. Or you can really just milk it again by snapping and then showing the coins right there. So what it will look like, give the coins to the spectator, they say bumpkins, oh, looks so terrible. And we get to there, the position, they're relaxing, whatever. We then transfer from here to here. You show your hands empty, and then you can give it a little wave, and then all three comes back. I've had people swear that these coins are magnetic because of that fact, which is crazy. So,
wow.
That is the final one of this segment, the Eric Jones lecture that I dedicate to Eric Jones, who is amazing in his own right. And these are just my thoughts on his thoughts on his metal DVDs and stuff of that nature. And I'm saying that I have finally, after years from meeting him the first time, to which we're going to smoke hookah one day. Not me, I'm going to do my own grassy thing. Yeah, don't worry, I can be subtle. You can, as long as it's not direct. Reefer people.
Not worried about it.
Okay. That was 3 coins gone, and now I can say, Eric Jones, I do have something to give you. This lecture, my present to you. Thank you.